In this video, we're going to look at how the present perfect tense can be used to talk about new information or news. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I'm here to help you learn English. So if you find this video useful, and I'm sure you will, you should subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss future videos. It would also be really helpful to me and your friends if you like and share this video with them on social media. And if you really want to help, you can also support me on Patreon. When I ask my students, when do we use the present perfect tense? One answer that I often get is to talk about something in the past that happened recently. Strictly speaking, this is wrong. None of the tenses in English are used to talk specifically about things that are either close to now or a long time from now. All tenses can be used for both the short term and the long term. Having said that, the present perfect tense is often, but not always, used to refer to things that happened recently. Things that the person you're talking to will be hearing for the first time. But remember, although we often use it like this, it's not the meaning of the tense. We covered the main concept of the tense in the first video of this series. Basically, it's about the present moment and how it's affected by something in the past. Look at this example. Jane has had an accident. In this case, it's probably true that Jane had an accident recently. But you could also say a similar sentence in the past simple tense. Jane had an accident this morning. So past simple can also be used to talk about recent events. The main reason we're using the present perfect is that we are talking about an event from the past, but emphasizing the effect that it's having on now. In the context, the person we're talking to is unlikely to know about Jane's accident and be hearing about it for the first time. In past simple, Jane's accident is information that does not affect us in the same way that it does if we use the present perfect. We're just saying that it happened. Maybe it wasn't a bad accident and now everything's okay. Or maybe Jane is someone that we don't know very well, just someone we're hearing about. Let's look at some more examples. Here are some more examples of the present perfect tense being used in this way. I've broken my leg. The police have caught the thief. Peter has won the race. Lydia has had a baby. Tim has seen that film. You've finished this lesson. So, this is why people often think present perfect is about recent events. It often is, but not always. For this use of the tense, it's better to think about the person we're talking to. What we're saying should be new information for them, but it doesn't matter if it's recent or not. The present perfect tense has lots of uses, and this is why it's very difficult to understand. We've made some more videos to examine the other ways the present perfect is used in more detail. Check the description for links to these other videos. We did an introduction to the main concept of the tense. Sometimes we use the present perfect to talk about experiences from the past. Or we can talk about things that have happened within a period of time up until now. We often use the adverbs just, already, and yet with the present perfect, as well as the adverbs ever and never. As we saw in this video, present perfect is often confused with the past simple, so we'll look in more detail at that and do a comparison. We'll also look at how the present perfect is used differently in British and American English. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful. If you liked this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. On my website you can find more information about learning English with the English Language Club, and sign up to my mailing list to get my free guide to learning English.